Welcome back to another video. We're going to get back to work on this bottom hinge. We're going to make a faceplate for it. Got to weld up this seam. Hopefully you can see it. We're going to do that slowly so it doesn't pull and go back the opposite direction. This one we got to push, or we got to bend out to push the top of the door in. We got to do that, as well as open these holes up some more just to pull this door forward a little bit. We've already opened it up a little bit, but we got to go some more with it. But that's the plan as of right now, and I'll catch y'all up shortly. So last night I was at Dad's and we were working on this faceplate, and I drilled the holes in the wrong spot. So I brought it home and I'm going to basically cut out the part that I messed up, and I'm just gonna put a new piece in and weld it in, and I'm gonna do it on both sides because I did it on both sides. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna get to work and try to get as much of this done as I can. Sorry, I just realized y'all couldn't see. I had a failed attempt of remaking it, but Dad did such a good job. I don't think I can replicate it. So I'm just gonna fix my blender and go on with it. I'm just trying to take my time and try to keep it as cool as I can. I don't want to warp it. So I got one side done. I'm letting it cool, then I'm gonna grind it down and get started on the other side. I was afraid to get it too hot and I didn't get the greatest penetration, so I might do some welding on the backside too. I'm not sure yet, but I still gotta do the same thing on this side. But I'm gonna get it ground down and get it smooth. Then I guess I'll figure out what to do next, so I'll catch up with y'all shortly. Now it looks like I didn't fuck up, so. But I'll clean it down with something else later. But now I'm gonna get started on the other side. Basically just gonna do the same thing and cut out the section from right here and down and around. I'll show you that. It looks a hell of a lot better than it did. I'm gonna mark these holes, but I'm not gonna drill them until I get them back to Dad. So I got everything transferred over. There's the makeshift template that we made. Hopefully you can see it, but the outside edges aren't perfect. It was just a quick one that we roughed out, but it looks like they're gonna line up. That's what it's looking like. But I kept having stuff roll under this stupid thing, so I took a minute, and the reason I had to take this completely off because this went up under it. So to fix my problem, I went ahead and run some drilled some holes and ran some bolts down through, so stuff can't get under there, or at least it'll be harder for stuff to go under there. But enough of a tangent. That's all I can do here at my house. The rest of it will have to be at Dad's, so I will catch up with you when I get back there. So I just got back to Dad's, and I'm just gonna get started getting this back together. This part will be probably really short. I really wish I could have gotten more done this week or last week. But last week was holiday and we didn't come out here at all last week. So I think the last part of the video was filmed 2 weeks ago. So I videoed it, but I didn't show it. But I think we're gonna have to slit this and bring that in just a tad. There's like a little hump right here. Not sure how it got there, but because that's all, we didn't make that panel. It came like that, and you can tell it's off just a tad. But all we'll have to do is open those holes up. No big deal. I still gotta weld this one up. Don't know if I'll get to that tonight or not. We want to make sure the bottom's perfect, because I shouldn't have welded it up yet. It should have been checked at least 1 or 2 more times but if it ain't right, I guess I'll slit it back and rebend it. But I'm just going to get back to it, and I'll put that back in and measure like that, measure from there over like I said, and I'll make sure they're right. So that's the next thing you'll see, and I'm gonna get to work. So according to that, over here on this first side, it needs to almost be touching. So We got the gaps looking pretty good on the back side, except for right here. It's like sitting in a little bit, but up here it's perfect. And we're still fighting this pesky part sticking out at the bottom. I think we're just gonna have to do as I originally said and cut the bottom and push it back in. But I think it's fitting close enough here that we're gonna be able to put that in the next video. And get this side buttoned up eventually. But these, we retapped them, but they're still not tightening up, so I don't know what we're gonna do there. There's no way to, you can't reach from here. You can't stick your hand in through here. There's too much stuff in the way. I don't know. And we took this off and bent it a couple times, and if we make it fit up here, perfect. It's off back there, and I think it's fitting here pretty darn good. So, and you can't tell much here because that's drove in, but there's a pretty decent gap everywhere but right there where it's hitting, but that doesn't matter. And we'll just use some TIG rod and go through there. But we still gotta slit this and take that over and weld it back. But that gap's looking pretty good. It's looking more even.